everyone, my name is Vivian and welcome back to Tennis Ace. It is time! It's Vader time! No, it's not, it is Shuichi time! At least everyone else knows that's still progress, right? Oh, was that a line added? I was feeling so good about this whole thing until now. I didn't know my stomach could sink that fast. Need to talk to Shuichi about this soon. I don't like keeping his sitter? What? I don't like keeping his sitter in the dark like that. It feels cruel. Is that his sister? What the hell? On the other hand, I also don't want to cause any problems for him and his family when they've just managed to reconnect. Too freaked out by that kiss on the cheek, I end up spending the rest of my day thinking over the possibilities without making any kind of headway on finding an actual solution. Certainly not making any progress in my classes either. Alright. Well, hell's bells smells. I guess we're moving on to June 27th. Well, by day 30-something, everyone else is in July already. Guess we're moving slow. Today, even more than usual, I had to arrive to school early. Not that I haven't started cultivating the habit of doing that on my own already, but all the players taking part in the Kanto tournament were asked to meet up so we could discuss travel and accommodations. Even though it's not like our thoughts and our opinions will change anything since the plans are already set in stone, coaches need to talk everything to death. Death Saw is getting stuck here for over an hour. Saw us. Okay. Saw us getting stuck here for over an hour. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. By the time our little assembly finally came to an end, despite us having arrived so early at school, there was now only about 20 minutes left before their first class. And just like that, the ample time I'd been using leisurely every morning to study and relax was gone before I'd noticed. For the love of... that meeting took way longer than it had any business taking. Every time I feel like coaches' meetings get ever so slightly longer. I don't remember the first meeting I attended taking more than half an hour. That's annoying if it's true. Either way, where's Mizuguchi-san? Dunno. I'm surprised you'd be thinking about hanging out now. Aren't you the type that spends a lot of time every morning going over his notes and such before class starts? Who said anything about hanging out? I wanted to discuss our accommodations with her. Oh? Is there something wrong with them? Yes. No offense to Hayato-kun, but if I'm going to share a room with someone, I'd much rather it be you. And who says I want to share a room? Really? You're gonna just hang me out to dry just so you can get a room all to yourself? I'm considering it. Awful. Can't you just get a room to yourself? I'm sure you paid for it. They'd have no complaints about it. And we all know you have the money. If only that were still the case. Huh? Never mind. We're not on his route, so we don't know about his personal life thing. We don't know about that shit. Meta knowledge. I'm gonna go look for Mizuguchi-san. I'll see you later at lunchtime. Sure. Good luck with your pleading. If you could please tell her that you're okay with sharing a room with me when she asks, I'd appreciate it. Yeah, I will. Just get going already. See you later. Just like that, the hare took off in a dash back inside the building. If he wanted to make sure he'd find her, he could have just stuck around by the gym's entrance. Also, y'all have each other's phone numbers. What the fuck? It's not like she has time to just hang back and relax either. Class should be starting soon. Which I could have told him, but I won't lie, it's actually a little funny that he didn't think things through to this degree. Someone so smart, you sure make some silly mistakes sometimes. Yeah, it's awful for me to do that, but it's not like he'll be late for class anyway. What's a few wasted minutes on his part when it brings me this much happiness? Man, I'm a sucky friend sometimes. It's alright, you and everyone else in this friend group is, so what the fuck's the difference at this point? Still, I don't want to spend time worrying about something so inconsequential, so I merely turn around and start walking to the main building. As I approach it, I notice a familiar figure standing right next to the entrance, leaning against the wall with his arms crossed. Oh, with the arms crossed, I wonder who the fuck it could be. Oh, well, one of the two options it could have been is fucking, there you go. There you are. I was starting to think that meeting would last forever. Good morning to you too. Morning. Do you have a minute? I mean, I was planning on at least reviewing my notes before class, but I suppose skipping it for just today wouldn't kill me. I learn fast, so it's not like I can't catch up real quick after. Sure. What do you need? And how was your dinner last night, by the way? You never got back to me on that. Right. Sorry about that. By the time I got home, it was so late that I kind of flopped on my bed and passed out. Your dad didn't get on your case over it? He's been lenient. Only because it's Mom, though. Well, that's good. At least it's one less thing for me to worry about. To be honest, that's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. You have that look on your face like you're about to say something unreasonable. What is it this time? I have a look for that? Yeah. You get all weird and scrunchy right here. I reach for Shuichi's face, poking the spot right between his eyebrows. Really? Scrunchy? Scrunchy. I nod, confirming the word that Shuichi seemed to have taken issue with while wearing a wide smile on my face. That's horrible. Still, moving on. Truth is, while yesterday was a lot of fun and I enjoyed spending time with Mom again, I was a little anxious over something. Yeah? What is it? Hitoka talked about you for a bit, and, well, that put together with that kiss on your cheek yesterday was enough to make it a bit uncomfortable. Oh. Is that all? What do you mean, is that all? You've always been uncomfortable with Hitoka's crush on you. Why are you acting like it's nothing? Well, yeah, of course I'm uncomfortable with it. The fact that she's my best friend's little sister was always already uncomfortable enough, but now it turns out she's my boyfriend's little sister. It's all kinds of uncomfortable. I'm sensing a but here. But you've never seemed to want to address it before. Whenever I brought it up, you either laughed about it or just changed the subject. I kind of gave up on talking about it. Not that I don't worry about it, though. Like I said, it's still all kinds of uncomfortable. Well, yeah, she's my sister. I don't want to hurt her feelings by telling her that you're not available. And she'd have a hard time believing me anyway, since she knows of your patterns. You can just say that I've dated a few girls. It's not like it's offensive to say. Fine. She knows of your 13 girlfriends since junior high. Wait, 13? Was it that many? The fact that you don't remember just makes me feel even worse for those poor girls. I've just never bothered to count before. Let's see, there's Miko, Yukiko, Suika, Kari, Akane, Sayaka, Hina, Shiori, Toka, Rin, Kazumi. Oh god. The look on your face tells me that you just did the math. Can we never speak of this again? Gladly. Either way, my point was, since Hitoka knows of your past relationships, she doesn't really think any new ones would stick. Which I can't totally blame her for. I wouldn't either before, except for now. I really hope that it does. Yes, we call that being biased, dear. There's just no way for me to explain to her how this one is different from the others without... Oh. It hits me all at once. I know exactly where Shuichi is going with this. Without telling her that it's you I'm dating and subsequently coming out to your family, right? Yeah. Don't get me wrong. It's not that I'm ashamed of you or anything, and Mom isn't the type to be bigoted or anything. At least I hope she's not. It's just... we only just started reconnecting. I'd been staying away from Mom and Hitoka because I felt guilty. Even though they're my family, they also feel like strangers in a way. I think it might be too soon to tell them something like that. Which is an unbelievably selfish thing for me to say when I know Hitoka having feelings for you is something that's made you uncomfortable for years now. That's fine. Really? I don't want you to do anything you're not ready for. Don't get me wrong, I've made a lot of progress in getting used to this whole liking guys thing, but I don't think I'm 100% there yet. At the very least, not confident enough to tell Mom. That's... man, that makes me feel better. Placed a hand on Shuichi's shoulder, gently squeezing it in an attempt to offer him some support. Stop worrying so much. This is supposed to be easy. Let's not overcomplicate things, okay? There's no reason to rush things. If you're not there yet, you're not there yet. You're surprisingly wise sometimes. What do you mean, surprisingly? And it's gone. Excuse me? I'm kidding. Don't get mad. I'm not mad. Really? Because you looked like you wanted to strangle me for a second there. Strangling is too much. Just smacking you upside the head would have been fine. Ouch. So you did want to hit me. Only with love. Why doesn't that make me feel any better? I don't know. Is there something wrong with you? Okay, I think we've pulled as much from this particular thread as we ought to. Is now my turn to say I'm only kidding? I love you, but if you say that, I just might love you a tiny bit less. Ellie? Do you actually mean that? Shut up. Thought so. I'm getting better at teasing you. At least now things won't be as one-sided anymore. If that's all you wanted to talk about, I really should be going to class. Oh, well, uh-oh. What else is there? It's nothing major, I promise. Just Hitoka is going to join us for lunch today. Oh, is that all? That's not so bad. I did say it was nothing. I did say it wasn't anything major. I just wanted to let you know in case she, tries to flirt or steal more kisses. I appreciate the warning, but I'll be fine. I might not like it when she hits on me, but she's still a close friend, She's like a sister to me. You used to say I was like a brother to you, but that didn't stop you from... Don't you dare finish that sentence! Will this be a permanent arrangement? I doubt it. Hitoka's got a pretty sizable group of friends herself. A bunch of her friends from junior high got accepted here, so she hangs out with them for most of the time. Maybe a once weekly thing? Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't think having Hitoka once a week would be bad at all. Ah! Yeah, phrasing. Frankly, this is a great development compared to when Shuichi didn't have her around at all. It makes me happy that you're spending time with your sister again. Yeah, I know. You're all pro-family and stuff. I have the spiel memorized by now. Like you don't have any spiels of your own, Mr. Pro-Education. I feel like any answer I give here will either see me come across as a callous monster or a hypocrite. Just about, yeah. Great. On that note, I should get to class myself. I spent 40 minutes waiting outside for you. You didn't have to wait that long. We could have had this conversation after class just as easily. You underestimate just how much I needed to talk about this. The relief I felt was huge. Jeez, there you go getting so hung up on the strangest things again. I swear, it wouldn't hurt you to learn how to relax once in a while. I'm sure your blood pressure would thank you for it. I'll see you again during lunch. And, if I'm weird or a bit distant during it, it's just because I don't want to risk Hitoka figuring out, okay? I know that, you big lug. Stop driving yourself up a wall over it. Just go already, we're both gonna be late. Okay, you don't have to be so what? I don't know, words. It'll come to me eventually. I stand in awe of your boundless wit. I know, I'm awesome. You sure are something. Can I at least have a kiss before I go? Here? I instinctively look around, trying to quantify just how many people would be there to see us kiss. The last thing any of us needs is for this to get out. It would be a headache and I have to deal with. No, not here. Do I look like a moron, do you? Do you want me to answer that? Very funny. Just come here. Shuichi grabs me by the wrist, leading me away from the entrance into a more secluded spot by the side of the building, with nothing but a few trees to keep us company. I let him do as he wants because, why not? Not like I have anything to lose with a kiss, right? I like kisses. Kisses are nice. There. Now is this better? The scenery sure is nice, at least. Really? Is that all that's nice? I could maybe think of some other things. With the right encouragement, of course. Of course. Shuichi places his hand on my hip, gently pushing me towards the nearby wall and into the shade. When my back touches the wall, a shiver hits me on the back of my neck. Does something like this maybe serve as encouragement? It sure does. Shuichi leans in, stopping just a few centimeters from my face, so close that I can feel his warm, humid breath close to my mouth. Oh, a box transition. So, Windows Movie Maker. I instinctively close my ways. My ways have been closed. Don't even bother trying to open them again. They're closed. Waiting for the moment when his lips touch mine. For several agonizing seconds, he stands still, his body so close to mine that I can feel his heat, yet not making contact. And then, as if deciding he's had enough of toying with me, Shuichi makes the plunge. The plunge! God! You got the plunge! Sounds like the worst wrestling move ever. He hit him with the plunge! Oh, God! His lips touch mine, and I feel a different kind of shiver run going through my whole body. His grip on my waist tightens, and he gets closer and closer until his chest is pressed up against mine, his lips not parting with mine for even a second. Growing bolder by the second, what started as an innocent, tender show of affection started growing bolder. Bolder, okay. You're gonna reuse that word in the same sentence, and urgent. Shuichi began to nibble on my lower lip, making all the fur on the back of my neck stand at attention. It was like this hungry thing was released. The longer it lasted, the more lost it became in Shuichi's kisses, the more I wanted it to keep going. Man, oh man, and yet... Wake up, Sleeping Beauty. You're gonna be late for class. Box transition. As much as I would love to, I can't stay here kissing you forever. Shuichi slowly pulls away, creating a space between us where there used to be none just a few seconds ago. It's like he does it on purpose just to tease me. Oh, fair. Aw, the little line on the cheek. That's so cute. You talk as if you're the only one suffering. I want to stay here too. I suppose that's true. If anything, I guess you might want even more. You might be even more broken up about it than I am. What's that supposed to mean? I could feel it brushing up against my thigh, you know. You could... Oh, look at that face. All at once it clicks in Shuichi's head what I meant. He looks down, gasping at the very thing he didn't even realize was there, and then promptly reaching down with both hands to cover himself. That guy there sure is eager. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to push you to try to... I know, buddy, relax. We've cleared the air. We've cleared the air. What does Claire have to do with this? And I don't fucking know, but Claire probably didn't want to be involved in the first place. We've cleared the air on that, okay? I know you know where I stand now, and I know you never do something to make me uncomfortable. I mean, it is embarrassing, but I'm definitely fighting hard to not get all weird and anxious right now. But I know what that's like. Shuichi's got as much control over it as I do with mine. Which thankfully only reacted partially to the kissing. Though a couple more minutes would likely have done me in. Stupid thing, why now? I suppose I'll be heading to class now. Judging from my own experience with such matters, I imagine you'll be getting to yours in 5 to 10 minutes. You're not really going to abandon me here like this, are you? What? Whoa! Look at this expression on his face. Hey, you're the one who wanted me to get all serious about my education. I'm just being a model student and making sure I get to class on time. You're the worst. I'll miss you too. See you at lunch. I'll get you back. I'll get you back for you. What? You just wait. Just wait for what? You just wait for me. What the fuck? And just like that, I turned around and left Shuichi to deal with his little problem on the downstairs department, all the while trying to erase the world's biggest smirk from my face. Oh man. Hours have passed.
Cleveland-san?
Yeah? What's up?
Are you okay? You're spacing out.
No, I'm not. I'm just copying the stuff on the board.
The board's blank.
Ah?
The bell rang. The board's been wiped clean. It's lunchtime.
What?
Now tell me again that you weren't spacing out.
Oops.
You're not really an oops kind of guy. It doesn't fit you.
I can do whatever I want. This is a free society.
I don't think that means what you think it means. What's going on?
I guess I have some stuff on my mind. It's no big deal. It's not a big deal.
Is it about Shuichi-san?
Why do you ask?
A hunch? You seemed a little rattled yesterday after lunch.
Ah, yeah. The whole thing with Hitoka did get to me a little bit. Though I wasn't really worried about that all that much anymore. But I'm more worried about Shuichi being overly apologetic this morning. I'm having trouble remembering what happened with Hitoka. I gotta look back on the episode real quick. Okay, the lunch on the day before, on day 33, is the one where everyone got outed. But Hitoka wasn't there. Let me look at previous episodes. Maybe there was something with Hitoka before that. How the fuck did Hitoka actually happen? Did something get added? Oh no, I need to look at the fucking update page. Hold on, let me pull up the itch page real quick. Cause you know, they always say if you got old save files, you gotta start over, but because of the way I play, it would be a pain in the ass to restart my save files every time. Especially with how long these fucking games are. As well as extra content added to the previous day for Shuichi's route. At the end of day 31, 32, depending on what route you are, a different person will show up at lunch in the classroom, making a fairly lengthy scene. Fuck! Damn it! There was a whole... Oh, god damn! At the end of Shuichi's day 31, 32, depending on what route you are. Okay. Okay. Yeah. We gotta go back. There we go. This is different. We found the difference. This is new. Oh man. So we have found the change. Hitoka has arrived. So now we can figure out what the hell they were referencing, because I was playing through it and I was like, what the hell are they referencing? Because sometimes when I play the games and it's been a long time, I have to kind of like clue myself in as I play, like what the hell are they referencing? But I could not for the life of me figure out what the fuck are they referencing. But, no, this is what the hell they were referencing.
Shuichi?
Before I can decide one way or the other on the matter, whatever the hell the matter was, a familiar voice cuts through the conversation, cheerfully walking our way, with a smile and wave.
Hitoka-chan!
Hitoka, what are you doing here?
You forgot your student ID with Mom, so she asked me to give it back to you. I'd have done it in the morning, but I got to school late.
Whoa, I was looking for this everywhere. Thank you.
Of course. Hey, Hitoka-chan, it's been a while since you've dropped by. Yeah, it has. I guess a certain someone hasn't been wanting me around all that much lately.
I already apologized for that.
I know. Doesn't mean I won't get to hold it over your head for a long time.
It would if you weren't acting like a jerk about it, but okay. So, this is the famed errata family dynamic, huh? Gotta say, I'm liking it. Bite me.
So you're Taro-kun, right? I think we've met before.
Oh, it's Keisuke, actually.
Is it? Oh, sorry, I'm not that good with names. And the little tiger over there is? I'm not little! That's Jun-kun, Jun Kobayashi. It's a pleasure to meet you. Yeah, sure thing. It's nice to meet you too. Man, you really clam up around new people, huh? Saya-san!
There's nothing wrong with being a little introverted. Don't get on his case.
It's okay, I know how to handle introverts.
Oh god. Before any questions can be asked, Hitoka walks up to Jun, leaning forward and getting really close to his face, causing the tiger to sputter in surprise and try to back away. Yeah, that's the exact opposite of what you should do to introverts.
Hi!
I'm guessing because the scrolling was very slow.
Hi! I'm Hitoka! It's nice to meet you!
She starts talking to him really slowly and making strange gestures to go along with it.
I hear you like music. I like music too. What kind of music do you like?
While we all stare dumbfounded at the scene before our eyes, Keisuke covers his mouth in an attempt to suppress his laughter that soon bursts out.
What's so funny?
Hitoka, you're not being serious, are you? That's how you talk to a toddler, not an introvert.
But I can understand you just fine, you know. I'm not stupid. I just thought if I maintain eye contact while we talk, that would make him get comfortable with me quicker. Isn't that how it's supposed to work?
I can't. Keisuke wheezes, desperately trying to put himself back together. Wow, she's as thick as pig shit, ain't she? You got that! Oh God! Please do it again!
But that's not very nice. Please let me have my personal space. Sorry.
Is there anything you need, Hitoka?
Sho-chan, there are better ways to phrase that, you know.
Eat a fucking shit log, Saya. I hate to agree with Saya, but yeah. Well, don't then, because she was wrong to say that. It's unnecessary.
What do you mean you hate to agree with me?
Because you're not very agreeable. You're a plague on this fucking conversation. I have nothing against having Hitoka over. I'd just rather she not make my friends uncomfortable.
I said sorry, didn't I? It's okay, Shuichi-san. I appreciate the attempt.
If you say so. Errata, you really ought to have your sister around more often.
Aw, thank you, Keisuke-san.
I just imagined the potential for funny interactions would skyrocket. So much more ammo for me to use. You mess with my sister, and it's your funeral. You have been warned.
Shuichi.
That's not fair. When you put it like that, it just makes me want to do it even more. Are you a child? Please ignore them, Hitoka-chan. That's their way of welcoming you.
could stand to be a little less creepy.
So, do you need anything else? Don't get me wrong, I appreciate you bringing me my ID, but if that will be all...
No. There was something else. Mom wanted to know if you'd like to come over for dinner.
For dinner? Sure, when? See, that makes more sense of the thing that was referenced before in the conversation.
Tonight.
Okay, I'll try to clear it with Dad.
Clear it? As if Dad would say no? Come on, it's not like you're going out to a party or anything. You're having dinner with your family.
You don't get to act that nonchalant about it. You're not in the dynamic. Fuck off. Right, I suppose that's true. This is pretty nice to see. You always looked incredibly downcast whenever you talked about being out of touch with your mother and sister. That's fucked up to say, actually. That's fucked up. What?
Oh, what's that I hear? Sounds very juicy. Do tell!
What the fuck? What the fuck? Shut up, Urishihara!
Oh, you talk about me to your friends? What did you tell them? Come on, tell me.
Shut the fuck up. You could be such a headache sometimes.
That's mean.
You guys are being all this. I just don't like this friend group. I don't like spending time with them. Then stop prying.
Come on, it doesn't have to be a big deal.
What? Yeah. No means no, Hitoka.
Buzzkill. I was just trying to get to know your friends.
No, you weren't. No, you were not. Quit your smirking, Urishihara, before I force that smile out of your face. My, so scary. I best behave myself then. Hitoka, if you want to know my friends, you can just talk to them like normal. Don't hound people.
Fine. I'm sorry.
Hitoka bows with an apology. However, it is clear from her facial expression that she's not at all accepting of this lecture that she's been given. However, despite the somewhat awkward mood, or maybe perhaps because of it, June clears his throat, speaking up before the silence can hang on long enough to make it too tense.
What kinds of things do you like, Urata-san? No, you don't need to call me that. Mom had my last name changed after she got custody of me. I'm Hayashida. Hayashida, okay.
While very brief, I noticed Shuichi wincing for a second at the correction. He also reacted similarly when we visited Mom's house and he saw the plaque with their surname written on it. I guess it might be a bit of a sore spot for him.
Hayashida, huh? Okay, I'll remember that. What things do you like, Hayashida-san? Do you have any hobbies? That's a tough one. Kinda? I used to play volleyball when I was in elementary school, but I quit before joining middle school since I didn't like getting tired all that much. I mostly read fashion magazines and collect cookbooks. Cookbooks? Yeah, I suppose I do like to cook.
Oh dear, another member of the Urata clan that cooks.
Don't look at me like that. I can actually cook.
Where have I heard that before? You are on thin ice, Urishihara.
It's true. Toka-chan is a pretty good cook. She's the one that makes Shuichi's lunchboxes every day. Used to make them, you mean?
Yes, for which I am indefinitely grateful and definitely didn't take for granted.
We'll see. Maybe if I feel like you really learned your lesson, I'll start packing lunch for you again.
How very gracious of you. Oh, I'll be damned. I didn't actually think it was possible. And here I thought bad kitchen sense ran in your family. I can cook. Stop getting on my case just because you're a picky eater. Oh man. That's not it. That's not it at all. Okay, Goon. This is not the time or place to have this kind of discussion.
Truth be told, I like to bake more than I like to cook, though I'm good at both. I mostly like it because decorating sweets and pastries is pretty fun. I made a... I don't know what that means. Last week, actually. Do you want to see the pictures I took? I posted them on my Snapgram. Woo! Yeah, okay. We got social media going on.
Ooh, I've only had a whatever the hell that is once our family visited France a few years ago. I've never seen a homemade one.
Oh, right. You're the rich one, aren't you? Well, I don't know if this will quite live up to that.
The rich one, that's true, accurate, an apt description? Pick one. Regardless, Hitoka-chan pulls out her phone, showing us her Snapgram pages, and scrolling down until we see a picture of a very pretty little pastry. Oh, that looks so pristine.
It looks really delicious. I want to try it. It was. Hitoka-chan came to my place to visit, and we had a little tea party with it.
When the fuck do we get to see this kind of feminine bullshit out of you? Whenever you're around, you're just a raging cunt. Didn't you say it had been a while since you'd seen her?
I said it had been a while since she dropped by. I never said anything about not seeing her. Just because you don't check in with her doesn't mean I don't either.
Low blow, cunt bag! Stop being a bitch! What the fuck am I talking about? That's her default mode.
Yeah, Sae-san is practically my older sister at this point.
Low blow! Low fucking blow! Oh man. Both Aki and Saya kept in frequent contact with Hitoka-chan, even seeing her without me being aware of it. Now I feel guilty for barely talking to her outside of the time she and Shuichi are together. I don't think you should. She's very unpleasant.
I don't want to take too many risks, so I made a basic vanilla cream whatever the hell and topped it with powdered sugar, drizzle of chocolate, and some raspberries. It was pretty good. The first two ones I tried to plate weren't so fortunate. They came out kind of wonky. They still tasted good, though. They did! Now I want to eat something sweet. I should have packed myself some dessert. I can bring you some next time I bake something. Really? Of course! You're a friend of my brother, so you're also a friend of me.
Ah, you're fucked now, bud. Sorry.
That's so nice.
You won't bring me food, but you will my friends.
Maybe if I befriend your friends, you won't be so annoying about refusing to invite me to hang out.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Or you could try being nice. Try not being a bitch? How about that shit? How about that? How about that? How about now? Try not being a cunt. How about now? God, Jesus. I'm not doing that anymore.
We'll see if it sticks first.
Stop! God! Why? Christ! And it's not like he... God damn it! This is not fun. This is not enjoyable. Jesus Christ! Okay, it's like hours later. Sorry. Took like an hours long break. Sorry. Let's get back to it. Sorry. You're such a pain. Can't you just go back to your own classroom?
See? You're doing it again!
Actually, I think he's just embarrassed at being called out right now.
Oh, boo-hoo! I don't see what the issue is. I, for one, like having Toka-chan around. It's nice not being the only girl in the group.
Well, that is literally your own... That is a problem only you could have. And also, it's not your sibling. This is clearly a huge issue between them. And for fuck's sake... You can't really say I, for one... when it's an issue you alone can have.
What difference does it make? It's easy for you to say. You're a boy in a group filled with boys.
Well, yeah, it's also a sibling thing in a group where they're the only siblings. So butt out. I'm a man. Okay. Jesus. Slow your roll, high school.
Semantics.
I wouldn't mind inviting her to tag along when we hang out. I'm sure it would be highly educational. Just think of all of Arata's weaknesses I could uncover like that. Okay, Keisuke, you're a little one note on this route. On your route, you're way more dynamic, but in this route, you're like banging a drum. You're just one note. That's a horrible reason to do it. And he's not listening to me.
She offered to give me sweets. She's nice. I like her.
June is literally only doing this to be obtuse on purpose. He's maniacal. You're all a bunch of simple-minded jerks, you know? Don't make it sound like I'm trying to exclude my own sister. You do a pretty good job of that on your own. Wow! Okay! Jesus! He's literally doing a fucking... He's trying to be better about it, and you're just fucking railroading him right now. Fuck you! Fuck you! What? No, it's not! He did! Before! Now? Not so much! She walked the fuck on in to his thing, and no! I'm not. No, actually, no. I'm not. This is fucked up. This is fucked. This is fucked up. No. No. Nope. 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 It's not true. It's actually not. This is I'm pissed. Kind of pissed off right now. The hours-long break did absolutely nothing to quell my fucking pissed offedness. That's not true. It's not like I don't want Hitoka around.
Oh, then what is it like?
While Shuichi fumbles for looking for words to say, the bell mercilessly rings, bringing an end to our little lunchtime get-together. Oh, nice. The one tiny bit of socialization that Shuichi gets in a day that is constantly either surrounded by work or being berated by his abusive father has been ruined by his shitty friends and his shitty sister. Because that's just what he fucking wanted. Great going, guys! You all suck ass!
Damn, I should have eaten lunch faster. Had more time to spend here.
Oh yeah, because it was so nice. Sorry, Hitoka.
This conversation is not over. I'm gonna look for you after class.
Great. Maybe it could be an actual conversation and not an ambush this time. Fucker. I wouldn't expect otherwise.
You should join us tomorrow again. Bring your lunch this time so we can all eat together.
Nice. Nice. Just, you know, that's your invitation to make. Fuckface.
Really? I can?
Of course. If I'm allowed to be here when I'm neither a student in this classroom or this floor, nor related to someone who is, I don't see why you couldn't.
It'd be nice to get to know more about Shuichi-san's family. Yay! Is that okay with you too, Shuichi?
Fine by me. Just don't act all weird or make anyone uncomfortable again.
It was just one time.
No, it wasn't. Because there was June, and then there was Shuichi. But it's clear that you don't count that because you don't care about that. Okay, cool.
It's really okay, Shuichi-san. You don't have to keep bringing it up.
It wasn't okay. It was really not. I'm just being thorough.
So petty.
You don't get to... Whatever. I am not petty.
You're a little bit petty.
And you're a cunt. Shut the fuck up. A lot of bit petty. Eat a dick.
Is a lot of bit even a word?
Hell if I know. While Shuichi quietly fumes about being called petty, an action that could be classified as petty in and of itself, fuming is not petty. Fucking get off of his dick! Jesus Christ! How the fuck does every time this group gets together, do I wind up getting pissed off that a character that I also don't like, I feel bad for, because everyone treats everyone like assholes. Because they're all assholes to each other. What the fuck? Anyway, everyone else picks up their things and starts pushing in desks and chairs back into place. Well, whatever you all decide, I'm in for it. It's not like I have a right to say anything anyway. That doesn't stop you though. I didn't even join you all for lunch until just a little bit ago.
Yeah, you guys can feel free to decide whatever you want. Hayashida-san has known the three of you longer than we have, so you're the ones who should be deciding.
Oh, now you're deferring judgment. June, why are you picking your stuff up as if you're about to leave? This is your classroom.
Oh, right. I forgot. Come by again tomorrow, Hitoka-chan? Of course!
Keisuke and Saya are the first ones to leave, quickly saying their farewells before heading out the door in a rush. Is this where we're gonna get the awkward kiss thing that was talked about? Shuichi would normally also leave really fast after the bell rings, but he seems to not be done quietly fuming in his corner.
Okay, it was nice getting to meet you, Kobayashi-kun. Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Yep, there it was. Hitoka walks up to me. I try raising a hand to wave at her, but before I can muster any reaction, she plants a kiss squarely on my cheek, backing away and giggling at my stunned reaction.
Bye-bye, Cleveland-kun. We'll take more next time. What the fuck does that mean? We'll take more What the fuck does that mean? We'll take more next time. What the hell does... I don't understand what that means. Does that mean she'll want more kisses or... we'll talk more. We'll talk more? I don't know, maybe that's what that means. We'll talk more next time, okay?
I stare at her in complete silence, unable to give any kind of response to the sudden show of... what is that even? Affection?
That was... does she know?
No.
And she likes...
Yes.
Oh no.
I really can't deal with this right now. I'm sorry about her, Cleaves. It's fine. Not like I'm not used to it by now. Yeah. Not saying another word, not even a brief bye. Shuichi grabs his disposable supermarket lunchbox, throws it haphazardly into the bin, and walks out without a further look back. That was uncomfortable.
Yeah. Sorry, it can't be an easy situation to be in.
Truth be told, it kind of slipped my mind up until now. Great. Now my head hurts.
Is it bad that I'm still a little glad she showed up, since that meant the whole confusing situation from earlier was pushed aside?
Yes, you are a very bad person and you should feel bad. I think I need to lie down.
That's not the worst idea. I'll do the same.
With the beginnings of a headache settling in as I begin to think over the implications of my relationship being outed to my whole circle of friends while Hitoka-chan remains oblivious to it, I lie my head down on my desk and tune the world around me out even as our next teacher arrives. I need a vacation. Okay, and this is where we have been And we saw this conversation. There it is. I want to double check and make sure that the settings are still on skip only scene text. Okay, cool. So we skip a do. Okay, cool. So now we're back where we are, or where we were. So we should only be seeing what we have seen thus far. Okay, so sorry about that. Though I am curious. Wonder why, because in the patch notes it said that depending on what route I'm on, this could have happened a day earlier or a day later. No, it would have been a day earlier, I think it was. Let me pull it up. Yeah, it says previous day at the end of Shuichi's day 31/32, depending on what route you are. On what route you are. So, does that mean I'm on the bad route? Oh no. I thought I was on the good route. Did I accidentally get put on the bad route? I mean, I think sometimes that happens, you know, when you're on these, this happened one time when I was on, an extracurricular activities thing. I think it was Harold's route where, something changed during my save files, but because I hadn't gone back and restarted my save file, prompts had changed, and so my progress shifted. And though I didn't change anything, and I had technically done all the stuff that would have qualified me for the good route, the bar had shifted, and so I got, for whatever reason, shifted to a neutral route. A neutral ending. So, I don't know. Let me know if that happened here. But regardless, we're moving on now. We're on to day 33. I'm going to make a save real quick to codify that we have done the new, with the new day 32 moving forward. I don't want him to feel like he has to feel that bad over something out of his control. Or, well, there's that, and then there's also me considering whether I should tell my mom about us. I've been weighing whether or not that it's a good idea or not since class started. Because of that, my notes from the morning classes are a huge mess.
Hey, don't make that face. I'm sorry I asked.
Why are you apologizing?
It just looked like I made you remember something bad.
You're fine. It's not a big deal. I've been going over this stuff in my head all morning already.
Is there anything I could do to help?
Not terrorizing my butt Shuichi again today would be a lot of help already.
Right. Sorry.
Stop apologizing.
Okay.
Sorry. I sigh, reaching up to place my hand atop June's head, running my fingers through his fur in an attempt to help him relax. Stop worrying so much. You're fine.
That's easier said than done.
And the people. Okay. For the marbles. 3, 2, 1. Oh! Oh. Oh. Please don't respond. Please don't respond. Damn it. Okay. You can do it again. Do it again. Count me down. 3, 2, 1. Sorry, Spoofy. I'm sorry. Okay. I swear to God, Hitoka, if you fucking... Damn it, you fucking cunt! Okay. Because you're even higher pitched, you fucking... Spoofy, heads up. 3, 2, 1. Nobody else. Except children. When the hearts are in the right place, the children can hear your name. Oh, great. More people are hopping on the Oaths bandwagon.
What do you mean?
It's nothing. Either way, hey there. Nice of you to join us today. You guys took longer than usual. Yeah, well, we had to fetch Hitoka, and she took a while to get ready.
I was talking to my friends. Chill. It's not a big deal.
You're the one who wanted to come over today.
I'm here, aren't I? Stop being so pissy. Sheesh.
Okay. Bad start. Bad start. Bad start. Shuichi grunts, stepping forward and starting to arrange the desk so we can all sit together, taking his seat right after while everyone follows suit. So, I finally get a ticket to the exclusive club, huh? Exclusive club? It's what she calls it when she wants to be annoying.
It's just a joke. You know, since you guys get together every day and I never seem to be invited.
It's not that easy to include you. You're 2 years below us, so we only really get to be in the same school a couple times in our lives, and
we have different circles. Yeah, I get it. Still could have invited me when I started going here, though. I asked you to.
I invited you yesterday, didn't I?
Yeah, and it only took, what, a couple of months?
I could get used to this. Shut up, Urashihara. Okay, how about we calm it down a little bit, you guys?
Huh? We are calm.
I was more talking to Shuichi specifically, but I didn't want to single him out. Why him? He's not the instigator! Look in the middle. It's the middle, it's the instigator. With a little bit more to the far right. The far right usually is the instigators in any problem, but there you go. Say, how was your family dinner yesterday, Hitoka-chan?
It was really nice. Shuichi got to meet our future
stepdad. Okay. Wow. So, looking forward to this conversation.
Whoa!
Stepdad. You didn't tell me that part, Shuichi. It's not a big deal. It was just a dinner. I don't know him that well yet.
Oh, come on. Don't be like that. He's a really nice guy. And he was really interested in getting to know you.
I know. I never said he wasn't.
So, this stepdad guy, what's he like? I haven't heard much about him. Him and Mom are getting married soon. They've been dating for a couple of years. Mom moved really slow at first, and she didn't want to introduce me to anyone, and so she wasn't so sure she wanted to have stick around. But I've gotten to know him pretty well. The three of us live together, and he's always been great to us. Hell, he doesn't even mind the fact that Mom still has pictures with Dad hung up around the living room. She does? Well, yeah, they're all family pictures, and it's not like she's gonna ruin them to cut him out or anything. That's fair.
Could we not talk about this? How come? 'Cause he asked! That's all! That's all you fucking need, bitch! Not at lunchtime. I'd rather not talk about it. Hitoka might have had years to process it, but I haven't, so can we put a pin on this subject for now?
Oh, come on. Why is it so bad that Mom is dating?
He asked! Respect it! Fuck off! Hitoka...
At least Mom has been good about it. Dad didn't even have the decency to wait for their marriage to be over before...
Hitoka! As Hitoka was about to reveal something I am not sure had yet been publicized, Shuichi cut her off with a stern shout, staring her down. Jesus, what a bitch! I mean, yeah, I'm not defending Shuichi's dad. No, that guy can burn in a fucking ditch for all I give a fuck. But, yeah, seriously. Shuichi, valid point. Hasn't had a lot of fucking time to process this shit. So he asked respectfully, hey, can we not? And then Keisuke's like, oh, why not? And then Hitoka's like, because I want it, and fuck off!
That's,
Yeah, see, you inviting her into this group invited this bullshit, unresolved shit into your social group. You fucking idiots should have known better. If you guys want them to work out their shit, they need to do it one-on-one, by themselves. You don't bring a toxic dynamic into a group setting for the lols. Morons! You just made your fucking friends' lives worse. And you did it because you thought it would be entertaining. And now you're gonna blame them, probably just Shuichi, because you like to blame him for shit, and not Hitoka, even though she's the one usually starting the fucking shit, and you guys are all fucking pouring fuel on the fucking fire, but you're not gonna fucking have the self-awareness for that shit, so let's just move on past that point. So yeah, you're just gonna fucking make everything fucking worse, and then blame him, so that's cool, and then not at all take any fucking blame for the inevitable problem that you've caused. Yeah, look uncomfortable. Keep looking uncomfortable while I'm fucking saying this shit. You just move fucking on. Fine.
That's,
We are not talking about this anymore.
Understood.
Now that Hitoka had apparently given us a lesson on how to make a meal awkward in 30 seconds or less, everyone fell into silence, looking around uncomfortably without knowing what to say. Hey, look, the only example of Hitoka getting any kind of blame, and it didn't happen out loud, so nothing will come of it. Never thought things would blow up quite as quickly as they did. If anything, I feel a little bad for asking about the family dinner in the first place. Sorry. Why are you apologizing? You did nothing wrong. True. I feel a little responsible. Don't. It's Hitoka that needs to learn to keep her mouth shut. Very true, but watch how everyone will blame Shuichi for saying that shit.
Yeah, whatever.
From under the table, I feel something brushing up under my leg. After the initial surprise, I look around to see Shuichi looking at me while attempting to smile. So that's probably him trying to comfort me, huh? That's sweet. Did you really just out loud?
I'm trying to think of a way to change the subject. Get off my back.
Sure, because announcing that you're trying to change the subject is such a great way to change the subject.
What did I just say? Actually, there is one thing I wanted to ask. What's that? You guys are going to be traveling soon for your next competition, right?
Oh yeah, those that qualified for the Kanto regionals will be leaving tomorrow, won't they?
Oh, yeah, I'd totally forgotten about that. Actually, Cleveland-kun, K-kun wanted me to ask.
I already know what he wants you to ask, and it's fine by me. Thank God. What is it? What does Urashihara want? He didn't want to share a room with Hayato-kun, so he asked this morning if it'd be okay with if I'd be okay sharing with him instead. That's all. Couldn't you just get a room all for yourself? You got more than enough money. Okay, see, all this siding with Shuichi in this episode, let it be shown, he still is just as bad as everyone else in the having no fucking tact and saying the stupid bullshit, asshole shit as everyone else. You've got more than enough money. Yeah, okay, fuck off. I can't. Did something happen? Has Mr. Pennyworth turned into Mr. Penniless? Dude, look at his face. Read the room. Just shut up. Yeesh. What happened to your sense of humor? My sense of humor is fine. It's your joke that isn't funny.
Don't listen to Shuichi. He can say some really mean things while thinking of himself as hilarious.
Yeah, it runs in the fucking family, bitch-ass mother... Excuse you, I'm not Cleveland. What the fuck? What the hell am I... What the fuck? I got shot with a stray fucking bullet. What the... I'm just sitting here quietly and minding my business. Why you gotta kneel at me like that? Sorry, it was the first answer that came to mind.
I I can tell him off if you want, Cleveland-kun.
Nah, I'm not weaponizing fucking... We both know you'd tell me off regardless. Besides, it's not effective if you ask someone if they want you to tell me off.
I guess. Either way, we're going to get 2 rooms to be shared between the 3 boys, so we reallocating K-kun to Cleveland-kun's room won't be an issue.
What time do you guys leave again? I met up with Cleveland this morning, but forgot to ask. The bus leaves tomorrow at 8 p.m., so we should be getting to the hotel before it gets too late.
8 p.m.? Isn't that a little too late already? The decision was made to leave at that time so that we'd lose as few days of school as possible. As if a single day would make that much of a difference.
Even so, they might be athletes, but they are still students first. The school will do its best to make sure they don't miss out on class. Even just a day is already important for them. Besides, traveling at night is a lot more comfortable than doing it during the day. Make a nap on the bus. It's a 2-hour trip. Do you really need a nap during it?
Might as well.
What else am I gonna do for 2 hours? Couldn't we just talk?
No one likes a person that doesn't shut up on a bus, K-kun.
Funny to hear that from you. Pretty sure the first time we met was when you wouldn't stop annoying me during a bus trip.
That's different. I was a kid.
Oh, I hadn't heard this story. Tell me more.
No, not this. Anything but this. Don't tell people about my dark period.
My tragic past.
Wait a sec.
Easy. Think of the most annoying person you've ever met. Someone who will not shut up no matter what. Then get that person hopped up on sugar. Then, imagine being seated next to that person for hours on a bus.
I wasn't that bad. You're kidding, right? You 2 bickered for hours. Even I had to put earplugs on at one point.
Yeah, I kept giving him short answers, hoping he'd stop annoying me, but he kept bouncing up and down on his seat and asking me question after question. Oh, and when we finally got to our training camp, unable to stop this trip down memory lane, I eventually found myself hunching over my desk and covering myself to try and hide my embarrassment as Shoichi and Saya mercilessly recounted every detail they could remember from that time 12 years ago. The clarification crew are at it again. But by the time the bell finally rang, my face was so hot that it could probably be used to fry an egg. When did we have to reach that subject of all things? A few hours later. After what seemed like an endless day where I did everything but focus on my classes, as soon as the bell rang, I was ready to head to the court and hit some balls as hard as I could to work out some of my frustration. Maybe even help me clear my head along the way. Anything would be better than constantly going back and forth on all the stuff I have in my head right now. Wait up, says a random voice. However, as I am halfway to the gym building, I hear a voice just a few steps behind me. And it's Shoichi. Did you not hear me? I called out to you even before you left the building. You did? Sorry, I had a lot on my mind. After this morning, I don't exactly blame you. I know lunch was a little much. And it wasn't that bad. Oh please, Hitoka was insufferable. I know she gets excited easily and everything, but she has no delicacy at all. You were getting really upset talking about your dad and your potential future stepdad, huh? Yeah. It's not like I didn't know it was happening. I at least kept in touch with Hitoka enough to know what was going on in their lives, even if I was mostly watching from outside, but I don't think I'm ready to have a stepdad. He was really nice, I won't disagree on that, and he seemed interested in getting to know me. He asked about school, about volleyball, my hobbies. Hell, at one point he even asked if I had a girlfriend. He did. And what did you say? I didn't have time to say anything. Hitoka started laughing hysterically before I could. Uh-huh. Hey, why am I getting flustered over this? Shuichi already told me he wasn't ready to tell his family. Of course he wouldn't tell him about me. What am I, stupid? Is it really so bad to have him be interested in you? He's a stranger to me, Cleves. Yeah, Mom might love him and Hitoka might like him. He seems to be a doting, decent guy. But I don't know him. How am I supposed to treat him like any other stranger? No one's telling you to, right from the get-go. Maybe. It's still a lot to wrap my head around. It was one thing knowing he existed. Actually meeting him is something else entirely. You got overwhelmed. Place my hand atop Shuichi's head, giving him a few gentle pets. It's as much as I can do in public without attracting too much attention. Thanks, Cleves. Of course. Do you think we can go out tomorrow? You'll be gone for a few days, and I'm gonna miss you. So I was wondering if we could at least spend some time together before you do. I have nothing against that, but didn't you say we're gonna look into heading to Yokohama too? I might be able to during the afternoons, but I doubt Dad would let me skip class. Oh, so you wouldn't be able to watch the morning matches? Yeah, sorry. That's okay. We both know what your dad is like. Yeah. Maybe you could try asking your mom? Shuichi shakes his head, smiling bitterly. It's okay. I just got back in touch with her. The last thing I want to do is make her and Dad fight. I know he put his foot down about me missing class. They've barely even talked since the divorce. I don't want them to go at each other's throats again. You're really sweet to worry about them like that. I worry about her. I owe her that much. Shuichi, don't worry about me. I'm used to this kind of thing. I promise I'll still be there during the afternoons to cheer on you. Cheer on you. Cheer you on. Whatever. I won't be able to stay late, but it'll be something. I really need to get going now, though. I'll message you so we can talk about hanging out alone tomorrow, okay? Sure, of course. Thanks, Cleves. I love you. Just as quickly as he'd shown up, Shuichi runs off to the secondary building, probably heading to the student council room. I don't even know what to think right now. I feel like I'm being kept just outside of whatever Shuichi's going through. Every time it feels like he's about to let me in, he pulls back again. I know he's been worrying a lot about the situation with his parents and about what his dad wants from him, but I really wish there was something I could say to help remove that weight from his shoulders.